As young lads, many Pokemon fans grew up in a world that revolved around picking from 3 different options: Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. But since I'm an intellectual, I decided to flip that script. No, I've never been concerned with becoming a Pokemon master, beating all the games, or ripping off kids by getting them to trade their Charizard card for NFL cards that I convinced them were actually secret unreleased Pokemon. Yes, I've always had my eyes on something deeper. See, because the toughest decision in the world of Pokemon, it's selecting the Pokemon who are the most phenomenal to have sexual relations with. Now I bet a bunch of you fools are expecting this to be a cliche list with Gardevoir and Ditto at the top. But that's because you guys are no better than Zubat droppings! I thought hard and deep about these rankings. Ever since I was a child, was the first thought I had when I encountered a Pokemon, damn, I gotta catch that. No! I thought, damn, I wonder if I can catch herpes from it, if it sucks on my Ekans. Ekans backwards meaning big fucking dick! Any true Pokemon fanatic would know that the likes of thoughts like Gardevoir don't even compare to this juicylicious list I'm about to unleash. After spending 12 years of my life freezing my balls off on the top of Mount Silver, doing countless research and having tons of one-night stands with various Pokemon, I can finally say I'm qualified enough to release this devious list. After I'm finished, children will no longer be brainwashed into following the forced narrative that the Pokemon Society has continuously led them down. No longer will they be concerned with who picks up more badges at the Toys R Us Pokemon League. If they still could. Soon, they will be able to hand into their teachers a 500-page essay on why condoms are bad for the environment and pass with flying colors. And if you think I'm lacking in everyday Pokemon skills as well, understand that I've picked up over 50 dates just by playing Pokemon Go. Think I'm still wrong? Just look at what happened to Ash after his methods got him so blue-balled. Okay, now that I've calmed down, first up is Serena. And just one look at her and you'd have to be dumber than Game Freak's recent ideas to not understand why I want to hop up on that ass. Even Slowbro got harder than a Steelix before her picture even showed up. I mean, just look at those breeding hips. I bet the Pokemon breeders are just foaming cum at the mouth just trying to get their hands on her. Serena is a literal queen. Excadrilling her is like living absolutely royally. But that's not all for what makes her so great. Her special ability, Queenly Majesty, prevents others from using a priority move against her. Now think about that for a second. All you thirsty bums out there that got premature ejaculation problems? Fucking gonzo. Have a nice life, kiddo. If you've seen one of those really arousing pornos where the guy picks up the girl and drives his Sudowoodo right into her cloister, then I've got the Pokemon for you. Yeah, sex is cool and all, but can you imagine a buff, sexy Pinsir holding you up in the air with his horns as he uses his gaping mouth to feast upon your behind like it's a buffet of Brock's rice balls? And according to Bulbapedia, a website rich with knowledge about Pokemon sex, when a Pinsir becomes a Mega Pinsir, he is actually in a constant state of excitement. That's right, folks. It's not all far-fetched to think this guy stays horny 24/7.
Will help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease in vision or hearing.
So even if all you've got to work with is a fainted Weedle, Mega Pinsir is easier to please than coughing's getting a field trip to the Holocaust Museum. Feast your eyes upon the wet willy that is the sexy beast known as Quagsire. Quagsire finds himself on this list due to the hefty assistance of one key aspect. Quagsire's ability is known as Unaware, which makes him completely oblivious to the shit going on around him. And just recently, Sony actually put out a poll to determine the type of people that make up the Pokemon player base, and the results revealed that a vast majority of Pokemon players are actually conservative politicians. So what better way to appeal to the player base by having a Pokemon that doesn't have a clue about the sexual abuse it could experience. That way, if anyone finds out about it, it won't be such a big whooper. Honestly, I just wanted an excuse to put in one of those cliche FBI jokes. Now it's time for my bro, my main Manaphy. While a filthy normie might pick Ditto as their number one choice to have sex with because he can turn into a clone of themselves, Manaphy can use its ability Heart Swap to switch bodies with you. So instead of just simply cloning yourself and Rhydonning yourself as yourself, you can screw your actual real body while being a Pokemon. But that's not all. Manaphy's body is made up of 80% water, so this guy is already so fucking wet. As the great Misty once said, the wetter the better, you know. Next up, is the man, the myth, the legendary Greninja. Just one good look at that tongue and you know that Lickitung and Froppy don't have shit on him. Now, if you have big brain energy like me, you'll have noticed if you take the last 5 letters out of Greninja's name, it actually reveals that he is indeed a ninja. Greninja Man, this guy just does it all, as his hidden ability, Protein, allows him to become the type of any sexual move that he uses. Double Team, Water Shuriken, Rain Dance, Dark Pulse, Hydro Pump, fucking anything, man.
You slap Pokemon! Oh no, it's the FBI! Let's get out of here!
FBI, open up! And if you thought sleeping with Serena was living like royalty, then just check out this jaw-dropping sexy beast. The National Pokésex Dex says that Aegislash has the ability to recognize a true king. So if you want to see if you're fit enough to become the next president of the United States, just sleep with this guy. The key thing here though is that Aegislash has the ability to change its stance in the middle of sex, which means he can either be a Hitmontop or a bottom. He's also now in the Uber tier, so anyone that sleeps with him will receive the benefit of from having their Weedle banned from overused. Aegislash will make you wetter than Manaphy. Because multiple heads are better than one. It is said that each of Exeggutor's heads actually have a mind of their own, so it's actually like you're having a legitimate orgy on a stick. His signature move is Hypnosis, so you already know this guy is a master at getting pussy. After sex, he'll make you feel more tired than a Snorlax that's just been shot up by an AK-47 full of horse tranquilizer bullets. But this guy's real shtick is that in his Alolan form, he raises himself up like a huge boner when exposed to the sun. So if your crotch emits more sunlight than a Venusaur solar beam like mine does, this guy's gonna love you. Well, Gardevoir being here is actually quite simple. Let me break the math down for you nerds. If all of your waifus equals trash, and Garbodor equals trash, then that must mean sex with a Garbodor equals a giant sweaty smelly orgy with all your waifus at once. Ah, Wobbuffet. I want to eat this guy out so much that he'd be a Wobbuffet. If you're a great giver, then Wobbuffet is an amazing receiver. Whenever Wobbuffet takes impact, his body will inflate and he'll execute a counterattack. So if you're humping him faster than I just ran from the FBI, Wobbuffet will come right back at you twice as hard. Yeah, Wobbuffet doesn't have much going on in the looks department, but he's still a champion in bed. So should you bone him? Yeah, why not? Just look at how many damn holes this guy has. This guy makes trypophobia seem like porn. They say you're not supposed to fuckle with a shuckle, but one of my clinks is actually doing sexual things that you're not supposed to do. Just like this video. Shuckle is known for collecting berries which he stores inside of his shell, where they become fermented and liquefied. So the dude already comes pre-lubricated. He's also got a slick move pool with moves such as Sticky Web and Constrict. Guaranteed to make your anus Bulbasaur or your money back guaranteed. It's finally time for the true Pokemon master in bed. Give it up for the James Bond of Pokemon. It's Smeargle, ladies and neckbeards. He's got more mojo than Mojo Jojo. This dude's capable of learning almost any position. Let me paint a picture for you. He's got the Lotus position, Doggy Style, the Spooning Alakazam, the Reverse Heracross, the Go-Goat, and the Missingnary. Also, this dude is just a true artistic visionary, a master of multitasking. While having sex with you, he will literally paint shit better than the Mona Lisa on your face. I actually lied. There's one more Pokemon that outmatches Smeargle in bed. Drum roll, please. Holy shit, Stacy, grab the Master Ball. It's the legendary Pokemon Go salad. Yes, it's the Pokemon Go salad meal at the top. Now everything else about this game looks like an awful, disgusting muck stain. But just look at this beautiful 8-course queen. If you thought slurping the berries out of a Shuckle's holes was great, then just look at the variety of nutrition in this gorgeous queen. And look at that, she even comes with a complimentary fork. Now, if we take a look at the stats on Smogon, you'll actually see that her sexual stats receive high marks all across the board. And she may be missing Ranch, but don't worry because I'm like the Blastoise of Ranch. So my thirsty brethren, I hope you learned something valuable in life after watching this video. If you made it this far, I question your sanity, and thus, to restore your mental health, I'll be sending you all some hand-me-down Pokemon cards because I'm a great guy. Now, after we go, just remember 3 important things the great Obama Snow once taught me. Sleep powder does not equal consent. Never ejaculate on a Pokemon with the ability Magic Bounce, And never use condoms. Smell you later, butt sniffers, cause I've got a one-night stand scheduled with that salad.
Oh no. I knew I shouldn't have done the missionary position with that Smeargle.